Howdy, Texas One Flyboy.
Black bass. I don't want any singing, just a little flyby. I don't want any singing, just another sky high. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I don't want any singing, just a little flyby. I don't want any singing, just another sky high. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Let me set it down, no more go around, get it on the ground, you can hear the sound. Let me set it down, no more go around, get it on the ground, you can feel the sound. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I don't want any singing, just a little flyby.
Gentlemen, what's going on? Hardy, what's up, dude? Texas One Flyboy, hello. Just about ready to go here from the south of France. Thanks, Hardy. And yes, trying to do some more European-friendly streams on a Monday. Added that Monday stream time just for that, actually, with you in mind, Artie. So nice to have you in. This is what we're doing. Runway 4 right. It's the we're expecting the VATSIM 7 Alpha here from Nice. Then we're going to be traveling. Should be a pretty scenic route up here to Budapest. It'll be runway 31 right. And right now the Olzak 2 hotel arrival. Now, what's our ATC situation looking like? Pretty good in Budapest. They have an event, I think that's starting or just started. Nice, it looks like it might just be us, which is not a horrible thing. Because this is the first flight that I've actually done in this this Phoenix aircraft, so first time I've streamed it, I should say. But let's see. I did a test flight with it yesterday and it went okay, so let's get loaded in and see what happens. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. All right, so let's see. I think I have a flight plan here. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's delayed. I see. Man, delayed. Oh, yeah, way delayed. Yeah, that's all right. We'll make it work. Ground services, I think I have GPU. Yep. Let's toggle the jetway in here. Cones and chocks are on. Let's get this party started. Gear down. Flaps are up. Parking brake is set. We can turn the external power on. Batteries. Clicky, clicky. Crew supply of oxygen, just for whatever. In case they want to, you know, have some oxygen while they're setting up the cabin. I don't know. Like Jet Pilot Cinnamon says, the less you know about what goes on back there as a Airbus pilot, the better. Alright. Nav lights navving. And speaking of what's going on in the back, let's get our load set here. Let's load our aircraft. Let's go fast time. We don't have to go realistic. I don't have GSX set up for 2024 just yet, so we can kind of do a quick load. I think be all right there. Let's make sure we're connected. We are Eurowings. This is Eurowings. EWG. Oh, no, I closed my sim brief out. Why did I do that? I did the same thing, and here's what I did. I actually did the same thing with GSX in P3D as I did with GSX in 2020. It was one of the very, very last things I bought for P3D, and as soon as I bought it, I moved to X-Plane. So, I don't know, it's like tradition, I guess. EWG. However, I do believe that the version I have for 2020 also works in 2024, so not too worried about it though. Also, just a fair warning, I do not have my model matching set up very well, so you're going to see mostly white aircraft today. Still working on getting that set up. It was not as easy as I thought it was going to be, so that's something on the to-do list as well. But yeah, just a heads up there. All right, airtime minute 23. We are flight altitude 380. Let's pre-file here. You only have 2024 installed, and all the add-ons you have for 2020 have not worked. Yeah, well done, Artie. That's why you and I can hang out, because we think things through, don't we? Well, I've been testing and trying to see what works for my 2020, slowly but surely, and yeah, finding a few things that do and finding a few things that don't. But for the most part, sceneries are working great. 2020 sceneries seem to work great in 2024. However, aircraft, it's pretty hit or miss. I've had good luck with the India Fox Techo Tomcat. We just actually did that flight for the Virtual USA Flying Club air show this past weekend, and that worked. It worked great. The Airbus is, yeah, looks okay. There's some weirdness, but it looks okay. After one flight, the J-3 Cub, I did get an updated version of that, and so that we're going to test that out here on the second flight. But what's not worked well for me is the RANs. That one, even though it says it's 2024 compatible, it's not looking too good. So I think what I'm going to have to do is going to have to go in, and it's a very, very inexpensive upgrade. LYBE is your main airport. Nice. You'll have to buy the payware for that. Yeah, you got to invest in a few paywares, right? Glide Tesla. Do they have a 2024 payware? Looks like supported. The Orbix one is supported. Nice. Okay, cool. Very cool. About 20 US doll hairs, huh? All right. Awesome. Now that's Belgrade's not far from where we're going today, right? Just a couple 100 miles more souther.
There it is.
Arch. Hello. Welcome in, you raiders, you. Very nice to see you, sir. Hope your Monday is off to a good start. All right, so I don't have a squawk code for this bird. So we're just gonna do, I think 1000 is a common transponder code that they give you. Iowa Scotsman coming in with that arch raid. Hey, Ron. How goes it, sir? As long as I'm down here, predictive wind shear, Bob Baran. Heck yeah, 2280 is good. We're going to be talking to the flight crew here in a little bit. Slow non-flight sim week. That's your house sitting. Ah, yeah, that is nice, isn't it? It's nice. Good deal. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, one thing I forgot to do, and let's do it right now. I forgot that you have to do a little control config. So let's see. The throttle I think is good. It's my side stick that's not. I may have to look into this a little bit more. I mean, the null zone, like, because I keep getting this error right here. Left side stick fault. Calibrate null zones. But I don't need to calibrate my throttle profile. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do that off stream. I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's just fly for now. It didn't affect me at all in the first flight. It just kept popping up as an error. So we thought BOSIP 7 Alpha as the departure would be appropriate off of 4 right. Okay. BOSIP 7 Alpha. Let's insert that. And we'll just preset this since it's a fairly quick flight. going into Budapest. It's runway 31 right. Put the ILS in there for now. And Olzok to hotel. One thing that drives me a little nuts about 2024 is, I don't know if it's just my computer, but like as you change from one font or one message to the next, the old one fades out and the new letter fades in. It's just like, come on. What you doing to me here? Like that. Watch GPS Primer. I clear that. Oh, actually, that actually was pretty quick, but I don't know if that's just, again, that might be something I'm doing. All right, aircraft is loaded. Let's send that info to the McDo. Let's go ahead as long as we're here and do the departure perf. Or right, confirm, sync the data, calculatio. 41, 43, flaps 1, down 0.7, flex temp 60. Hey. Send that to the McDo and Artie. Hey, 3 months, dude.
Support for European-friendly Melvin Smiley face.
Man, you're awesome. You're awesome. But we'll have to, next Monday, we'll have to put, in fact, I'm going to do it right now, Artie. Putting Belgrade in for next Monday's Euro-friendly. I'm going to make it happen, man. All right. Belgrade. Got it on the schedule. So should be fun. We've been saying for a long time I need to fly in there, so. All right, what was I doing? Oh, we were perfing. Can it be 14.7? Let's confirm. We did get a weird kind of, yep, that's block fuel. We did get a weird low fuel warning on departure last time, but I think okay. Performance info 41, 41, 43, down 0.768. Excellent. I think all we have left to do is just check our route and make sure that everything looks good. So we're coming off of here, heading to the northeast. I'm not double checking my waypoints here. I'm just overall generally checking the routage. That's a little bit of a ziggy-zaggy, but maybe we'll get some shortcuts when we get up there closer. All right, nothing crazy there. Since we are rocking and rolling, I'm going to probably just clear myself all the way up. But let's just check to make sure there's nothing crazy going on, because we are departing in a terrain-filled part of the world. That looks like, though, we're just going to depart the north, make an immediate right-hand turn. Again, for terrain, we got to be up above 420, max 210. That looks like it's going to be the main thing, but I don't see any altitude restrictions. So we're going to go ahead and just clear ourselves all the way up to 370. Oklahoma's hilly to you, Artie. There are some nice hills in Oklahoma. Eastern part of Oklahoma. Quite nice hilly country. We are going to push back and try to get our tail to the right so that we can push back onto Charlie. Then we're going to go Tango all the way out here to Alpha 1, the holding point for runway 4 left. That's our taxi brief and departure brief. Brought to you by Artie021, the coolest dude in all of Belgrade. Yep, so let's go 380. And I'm just completely skipping like massive chunks of the checklist here. Imported flight plan done. Fuel, McDo information, boarding complete. The yep, everything is set. We are ready to. That's all. It's all great. Let's grab a little Q and H and We'll get the APU going. 1017. Beautiful evening here in Côte d'Azur. I know I'm not saying that right, but that's okay. I don't care. Any main issues here other than my side stick fault? Nope. Yo, daddy, yo. Arm that guy. Passenger signs can come on. Oh, well. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Hey, Sleazy. Sleazy, I don't know. That was a rigged deal, buddy. I appreciate it, but there's no way my routine was better than Slant Alpha's or David W's, man. That P51 routine was tight. Easy to say Monday when you're retired. You talking to me? She's yelling at the dogs. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Artie, I'm officially back looking for work. My summer vacation is kind of coming to an end here, and I need a little money. I'm broke. So now the plan all along was to find a part-time job after we had some fun this June, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just kind of see what's out there, what's available, and see if anybody wants to hire an old guy with some skills in a lot of different things, but not really good at any one thing. Had to be the music. Your part-time job is going to be cutting the grass. There you go. I would hire you, TFB, but I think the mileage would kill me. Really do. All right, APU is running and bleeding, and so we're going to take the external power and we're going to get rid of him. And let's go back over here. Yep, we can release you. We can close the door. Is my jetway still attached? It looks like it is. We can go ahead and send him out, and we can connect the tug. And that should take our chocks off. Yep, yes indeed. Oh, hey, no, not only no job cutting, but bigger checks. Ah, heck yeah, man. That's cool. Everybody can use a little extra scratch at the end of the month. That's awesome, man. It's great. Great to hear. Okay, ECAM, we are good. Panel lights are pretty much where I need them for now. Altimeter set, altitude set. Don't need any fan heat yet. Fuel pump's on. We're getting ready to push, so I'm going to turn the beacon light on. APU master switch, everything's on. Window heat, everything is good there. Yeah, pushing back, trying to get our nose coming all the way around the left-hand side. Tail right, nose left. Let's see if we can do this. Kill the brakes. Whoa, okay. I'm moving forward. Why am I moving forward? I don't know. Let's get... I thought the tug was already connected. That's why I thought it was okay. Anyway. Undo the brake. Silly me. Side stick, how you doing? That might be the null zone they're talking about there. Yeah. Now that's not good. See how it's bouncing back? Maybe I need to calibrate before you go anywhere. All right. It didn't hurt me, like I say, when I flew the first flight, but I might just go ahead. Let's just see what happens. Calibrate. All right. Set max reverse. All right. Right there. All right. Idle reverse is kind of there. Idle. Just a little bit above that. Climb. Is there. Flex. MCT. There. Toga. There. Okay, that's it. Store calibration. All right, that's fine. We've stored it. Now I got to calibrate the. Well, there's so all right. So awesome. I mean, like, I'm really glad that. Oh, what the heck? That's not right. This is gonna make me mad. All right, we can work with it, but I need the side stick. How do I calibrate the side stick? Flaps not calibrated. Okay, fine. Thrust lever, side stick, rudder. Okay, so it's not giving me an option to calibrate this. Left. Okay, well, it appears to be, you know, and I tell you what, we'll do a little control check here in a minute too, and see what shakes out. But let's get going. I'm ready to fly. What was I? Oh, I was about to go backwards, and I think I can turn pretty quickly here, right? Yeah. Oh gosh, where are you going, dude? Did I hit that? Sim. I feel like the sim is fighting me just a little bit today. All right, now we're coming around. Okay. Start the engines. Throttle levers. Idle. It's not loving my... Not going to start if I'm not idle. All right, there we go. That's the hard part about this. I can't be in reverse either. This is going to be a pain in my butt. My butt. Uh-oh. Frozen. Just stopped. Yeah, I guess that's where he's going to take us. Boy, I need to get GSX installed now. I didn't realize how nice the pushback was. Well, I knew it was nice, but I didn't realize how much I would miss it. I don't have it. All right, there. Do I see an avail? That's a good start. Yeah, here we go. Two turning. Probably going to need a little dome light here before it's all said and done. And a little overhead intake never hurt nobody. Ewald, it is, and it has its goods and its bads. It really does. I probably would be better off just downloading the free pushback helper thing, because that does everything I need. But I kind of like the, I don't know, I like the little trucks driving around, and then every now and again the pushback will do something funny to kind of get a little laugh at it. So it is though one other layer. That seems to be working Last time it pulled you straight forward into the terminal. Airplane style. I like it. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, so we're coming off of Terminal 2 here, right? Okay. East traffic, Eurowings 816 is Terminal 2 will be taxi runway 4 left via Alpha. East traffic. All right, well that looks dandy. We have to set our flaps 1. We have to understand that it's going to be unhappy about the null zone thing here, so you know what, that's all right. And then we're down 0.7, right? Let's see if we can get this thing trimmed. Why is my trim not trimming? It's not good. Do I not have... Forgive me. I'm going to disconnect for 1 second while I check on my control binding that I thought I had set. Mariner, hello. Ooh, aircraft control. Yeah, I need to go. I need to be on the jets. Okay, that should help. All right, now can I trim down? Yep, down 0.7 is what I'd like. 0.5, 6, 7. See how slow that is? It's like, come on now. What's up?
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Roger that. Okay, we are getting ready to move. Beacon is on. We're going to go taxi light, runway turnoff light coming on and on. We can turn the APU off, lead off. Parking brake is about to come up. Flaps are set, trim set. The starter is off, and we're there. There. Let's do it. That animation's working good. Oh, really? So that'll be kind of nice. I must admit that Phoenix is one of the planes that's kind of weird to configure. And I have forgotten. I finally got it where I was able to get the reverser to actually be in the detent. You know, I've got the Bravo. We don't really have don't really have detents, except for you do have the reverse. So I was able to get that figured out in 2020, but I've forgotten what I did. So that's another thing on my to be configured list. So right now it simply goes into reverse when I pull the throttle all the way back to what should be idle. But the part that is tricky is that whole idle versus reverse idle versus idle. If that makes sense. But I also know that this little 24 compatibility is also just a beta. Oh man, so yeah, you're cross contaminating there. Beep. Yeah. I know. Tell me something I don't know. McDo, warning. Ecam guy. Oh man, uh-oh. Hey, thank you. Chocolate chip bars. Whoa, man. Everybody just spilled their 7-Up. East traffic. Eurowings 816 is departing runway 4 left. Nice traffic. There was a dude coming in, but he may already be on the ground. As long as we were farting around. I think we're about ready to go here. Let's click you up. Takeoff lights are on. Strobe coming on. Have a logo on. I think we're ready to go. Takeoff config. Okay. Beautiful. There is a KB setting on the Bravo that you wrote 2 years ago. Oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah, I remember getting, it was a YouTube tutorial, and it basically worked around, like it used the Phoenix configuration tool, but also a couple of the commands in Microsoft 2020. And I was able to get it, but just haven't. Just forget about all the things that you did to get your sim running back in the day. We've got 2 good engines. I'm all over the runway here like usual. Got a master caution. All the little lights are twinkling, Clark. There's 100 knots. Immediate right-hand turn to avoid the mountain. There's V1 and it rotates. It's a positive climb. Gear coming up. Hanging a Ringo. See you later, Nice. Been real. Yeah, I've been pretty happy already about the responsiveness of the sim. It's been like my frames are still a little bit wonky. I'm still kind of getting that dialed in, but overall, yeah, I can't complain. Flaps coming up. Back to asymmetric utility. Man, okay. I think we're close. Nope, it's saying lever asymmetrical levers again, so yeah. We'll have to worry about that here in a minute. I'm flying here. Start to make that turn yet? Probably. Alright, flaps are all cleaned up. We are a little slow because we're climbing like a freaking F-14 right now. I don't know why. Still saying the levers are off. Better? Alright, kind of leveled off there to get a little airspeed. And more or less on course here. I would say. What are we heading towards? I'm gonna Usano. I'm gonna give me a direct Usano. Good. Insert that. Let's come up here. Let's do the autopilot thingy-mabobber. And let's come out here and take a look at, oh, goodness sakes. Hello, McFly. Oh, that's beautiful. Have we ever been here in real life? Boulder. Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, nice to see you. Things are good. Flying a fake plane in France, man. Can't get much better, right? And I've got 2 chocolate chip bars waiting for me over here on my throttle quadrant. So, all right, Q&H needs to go to standard. That's good. We're rolling up to 380. It is not loving the side stick thing. Promise you we'll get that fixed for the next flight. All right, after takeoff, checklist Ola. Speed brake no longer armed. Takeoff lights, taxi lights, off and off. Wing view, set. Didn't give you any flap view. I didn't give you any of the boozy sheep gear cam. Man, I am rusty. Rusty. You already had your daily chocolate intake. Already that a boy. Of course, it's late in the evening for you, right? It's gonna be solid. Just out of the oven. Ooh, a little crumbly. Yeah, buddy. I should have muted my mic. Pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, away we go. And I think it's worth probably staying out here for a bit. In fact, I think we should do this. And maybe even this. Oh, what did I do? Am I still here? Hello? Did I just go black screen? What the heck? I'm not sure what I've just done. But my OBS is like totally black screen right now. Oh, there we go. Everything's still fine on that. All right. I'm trying to go to my clean sweep view. There we go. There we go. All right. Again, have I mentioned I'm a little rusty? I mean, I wasn't that polished to begin with, but got a little something for you guys here too. Since we don't have any ATC. Enjoy, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Artie, I've never in my life wanted to go there and buy you a glass of wine more than right now, dude. I would love to go down here. I could do a Pepsi. That sounds amazing, Artie. Of course, the big question that I always have to ask these days, are they tourist friendly right now, especially American tourists? Or when's the best time to go? Is there an off season?
Welcome to Pop Culture.
Nuno, thank you. Welcome. I guess the weather is pretty consistent really all year round. Summer holidays in general, you would say, okay. Man, the world's a big place. There's lots of places I'd love to see. Flight simming has only made that desire that much stronger too. But this isn't a bad way to kind of plan B, right? Oops, I don't want upright base. We already did that. All right, you guys. Well, full confession, that was mainly for me to finish eating my lovely chocolate chip bar, but I kind of like that. That was kind of cool. We may have to do a little bit more of that. I'll leave that going in the background, but I like the aircraft sounds as well, so turn that back up a little bit. Let me know again. I'm still getting stuff kind of configured here, so I feel like close to where we need to be, but you never know until it's, you know, you've run a couple streams. So feedback is appreciated. Let me know. We're just coming up, actually hitting the, I think the Italian coastline coming up here, and climbing to 380. Your sim visiting country have some amazing lakes and spas. Yeah, you've given me some great ideas. By the way, Artie, I did open up a channel in my Discord. I tried the best I could to write down those ideas you gave me earlier. I think I have most of them, but if you go to my Discord channel, you will see a suggest a flight. And if you don't mind, if you've got ideas, pop in there, just throw me a little, you know, a little something down. Some people put links to little nav map and all that good stuff. You don't have to be that detailed on it, but this goes not just for Artie, but anybody. If you have an idea or a place to fly, I love to fly places that are, you know, special and meaningful to you guys. Just get to know you know, the world around. All right. So let's see. It looks like looking for Belgrade here. Looks like we have a couple options, right? It looks like Fly 2 has made a version of it. And I do think I've looked at this before. This is a cool looking airport. Is that the one that you would suggest there, Artie? Is the Fly 2 High? Very cool. Because I also noticed that there is one on the Orbic store. Now, it might be the same one. Let's go see. Oh, this is for P3D. Never mind. And for 2020 and 2024. Cool. Yeah. So I'll have to grab that sucker, so we can have kind of a home base to take out. You think that's the only one? Okay. Okay. Yeah, dude. Like I will fly anything and everything, as you guys know. But my true heart, my true love is definitely those bush flights. Through flight level 310. And doing pretty good, you guys. I'm very hopeful that this aircraft is working correctly. It's got some weird, like, these lighting things. I don't know that they're necessarily there or should be there, so that's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on there, but just to have a solid passenger jet in 2024 makes me very happy. So if this is solid, I've got this for passenger jets. I've got the Aerostar for kind of twin GA stuff. We'll find out what the Cub is doing, and that can be kind of the low and slow for now. Wait, what the heck? Whoa. I've got another one of my songs playing here, and I don't know where it's coming from. Nice. I do like the song, but I didn't realize I had that as
Artie donated $22.
Oh, it's Artie. Oh my gosh, it was you making a donation. Oh, Artie, holy cow. I didn't realize, because I hadn't heard that. I set that donation song up a while ago, and no one's made a donation. But Artie, oh, dude, you're the man. Thank you, man. I'm on right now, dude. I'm gonna download it right as we're talking. Shoot, that's so nice of you. Appreciate that. And thanks for activating testing out the donation song for me. That's really, really nice. All right, let's see. What do I have to do here? Yeah, the next. Okay. I see what you're saying, Ewald. So the next version is going to be the native build, and you're talking about that's for the Belgrade scenery, I assume. All right, how do I want to do this, but I don't want to have to open up the Any Manager, because the Any Manager sucks too many frames from me. So I'm looking here, guys. We're gonna do this. All right, let's see here. There's a search, right? OYBE. There it is. Fly too high of Microsoft 2020. Okay, add to cart. And, alright, I gotta take this off so you don't see all my personal information. And you don't know that my password is password 123ABC. We'll get that guy taken care of. Artie, that's so nice of you, man. I really appreciate that. Totally unnecessary. And, thank you, dude. I can't even gift you a sub for that or anything because you also subbed. Killing me, Artie. Alright, so that is there. And pay now. Heck yeah, man. That'll be installed and ready. Well, Artie, you've been a friend of the stream for quite a while, so man, I greatly appreciate it. And you guys, you know, like you and Iowa Scotsman, I mean, you guys have been around for a long, long time, and you really are the ones that make the channel what it is. So thank you so much. Texas One Fly Boys in that category. Sleazy does it in that category. Hey, did I tell you guys I met Sleazy's dad at FS Expo? No, it really wasn't his dad, but it was. We went and did karaoke one night, and it was really fun. And but anyway, Sleazy came in, and for those of you that don't know, have never met Sleazy Does It Again, he's a large gentleman. All right, he is tall. Sleazy, I don't know if you're here, but like you've got to go 6'6". Am I right? Like you're up there mid sixes, and like he looks like an ex-college football player, basically. And so there's a guy that comes in, and I think he's from the Foxtrot crew. In fact, it might be the Foxtrot himself, but he is an older gentleman, and he's like 2 inches taller than Sleazy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Sleazy's dad. Nicest dudes that you'd ever want to meet. We had some fun. Well, Artie, I hope that this Monday stream can stick, because for two reasons. Number one, it's good to be able to catch up with all my friends from other time zones in the world. But number two is I can have my stream wrapped up in time for my wife gets off work, and so I can hang out with her in the evening. So it's win-win. The only bad part about streaming early on Monday is sometimes I miss Moncton Mondays, which I love flying in those, but try to figure out a way around that. But yeah, the boozy Discord picks, that was good. Yep. And unfortunately, I had to actually leave a little early. My wife was not feeling very hot, so we stayed for about an hour or so and had a good time, but we had to duck out a little bit early. My plan was to take her back, walk her back to the hotel, and then come back to the karaoke. But I got to the hotel and I made the mistake of sitting down. And I was done because it was 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm going to make it back out. But Providence is a cool town. Agent Presta, hello. Okay, we made it to climb. And I am checking to see what our air traffic situation is here. Where am I? Why don't I see myself on that radar? That's not good. Oh, because I disconnected and I need to reconnect. Yeah. I'm glad I checked this. the one thing about Microsoft 2024, and I don't know if I can turn this off or not, but every time you push escape to go do anything outside of your flight, it automatically disconnects you from vPilot, which I can see why, but if you don't forget to reconnect yourself, then you're flying blind. Oh, nice Future Man emote there, Presta. I like that. That's cool. Okay, let's do another outside shot before we get to controlled airspace and yeah, enjoy some more tunes. Judge Frank Caprio. I didn't realize that was based in Providence. Subsonics, greetings from Budapest. We're inbound if you're in Budapest there, Subsonic. Just crossing into the Italian countryside right now and making our way over there. Kind of tough to pass up a little sunset shot. Oh, that's where you live. Oh, well, heck yeah. I really enjoy flying into Budapest. Fantastic controllers over there, and they are online a lot. I think we're going to be skimming the bottom of kind of Austrian control for getting into Hungary. So we've got a little bit of time. It is a nice airport. Love the freeware version they have, and I've flown here enough. I'm like, God, I need to consider picking up a payware. How young were you, Subsonic, when you did that report? I would have geeked out about that as a kid, man. Well, shoot, who am I kidding? I still would. No kidding. That's what a great story. I mean, everybody's dream right there, right? Artie, man, I tell you what, I don't have a lot of scenery from X-Plane 11 that's outside of the U.S. You were a, quote, journalist. Back in the good old days, the good old print era. That sounds awesome, Subsonic. Love that. Probably got access to pretty much the entire airport doing that stuff then, didn't you? That would definitely be cool. I'd be getting close enough to get a little bit of... There we go.
Squawk 3410.
Sorry about that. 3410 Shanix 29 Whiskey Kilo.
Ryanair 20 for Victor, monitor Unicom, goodbye.
Thought we'd maybe get a little...
Ryanair 20 for Victor, monitor Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom 123, Ryanair 20 for
ATC chatter.
Sam Mountain 7 Delta Foxtrot, please confirm ILS Zulu Planner via Busco.
I do not know, this will be signed by approach, not by me.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, we're in Shanix 29 Whiskey Kilo again. Can you just say the squawk one more
Yeah,
time?
man.
Sorry.
Sure, no worries, the squawk is 3410.
That just seems a little loud.
Thanks for that. 3410 Shanix 29 Whiskey Kilo.
Let's see, can I turn it down in here, maybe?
240 is requested.
Yes, and we are climbing 240.
No.
ASIM 915.
Doesn't have any
I'm
effect.
showing it flight level 240.
Frankfurt request startup.
Subsonic, I would like to
Ultimate for Zulu, startup is approved.
find something to do part-time for the next 10 years or so. I mean, trying to time up my full-time retirement with my wife's, and I think she's got about probably 10 years. She has a really nice job. She likes it a lot, and so I'm gonna just keep just do some stuff to kind of pay a few more bills off. You know, got a couple things out there, but maybe get a little bit of
descent flight level 360.
a little bit of fun money too. You know, one of those deals, but more than anything, just to kind of keep me busy.
300 knots or greater.
I'm pretty worried if I don't, I'm gonna kind of go a little crazy. So
With 7 Delta Foxtrot, speed
we do
300 knots or
part-time,
greater.
mostly from home. Oh yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I did. I
With
retired.
Delta Foxtrot, hello.
I retired from teaching, and
Yes, speed 300 knots or greater.
300 knots or greater.
so now I took June off, and it was great. And now, but we're kind of middle of July, and it's time for me to start looking. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
On my, I see level 240, however on VATSIM radar I see 250.
How do you like working from home? Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have enjoyed fishing a lot, but I know you can't do that every day. All right, I kind of messed with my settings here, guys. I feel like my microphone is super loud now. Test 1 2 test. There we go. That's better. So I was a high school math teacher. I was Scotsman. Yeah, Ron knows. It was hard after a while. Second part time needs someone on person. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no. TFB, a guy can get pretty close to that, but like it costs money to buy gas, and I mean, you know, there are expenses involved, and while it works pretty good this time of year, we do have this thing called winter, and I'm not really an ice fisherman, so yeah. Subsonic, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's just, you know, just good to be around other people. We're social beings. Let's postpone the Belgrade flight. Well, yeah, if it's a strange time to be in the world right now, that's for sure. 6 days a week instead of 7. That was my brother. His father-in-law retired a few years back, and they live in Oklahoma, so they've got quite a little longer fishing season than me. But anyway, one of his favorite quotes was people would ask him if he'd been fishing lately, and he'd be like, "Nah, not since yesterday." Well, Subsonic, I mean, I think it happens, right? Like, it's just kind of natural to you know, just kind of get comfortable in your own routine and become a homebody, and you know, sometimes it's good intentions, you know, right? Like you're trying to be frugal, and so you're not, you know, you're not going out to do things, and but then after a while, yeah, you kind of do feel a little bit like a caveman, and so it's good to create those opportunities to be around others. I do agree with that, and I'm kind of not always the most social person in the world myself, but I do recognize that. Yeah, sometimes, that's right, in doses. I'd like to have a little extra money to do. You know, my wife is the one who's really sacrificed a lot while I taught and coached, and so, you know, we didn't do trips, we didn't take vacations, we didn't do any of that stuff. This trip to New York, that was like our delayed honeymoon, like 35 years later. So, you know, she's the one I'd like to earn a little extra to do some stuff, because I think she would like to travel and see some places. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'll be Belgrade, but you know, like, she'd like to take a cruise and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I was Scotsman. I know. I remember doing that during COVID, and you never feel like you're away from the office. I do agree with that.
Flight level 360, transfer one auto. Flight level 360, transfer one auto. 7 Papa Indy does not identify direct route no. Direct route no, Radar, good day, Air Canada 887, flight level 136, calling flight level 240. Air Canada 887, heavy identified direct rapid. Direct rapid, Air Canada 887. Electra 2031, Budapest 120 375.
Iowa Scotsman, do you have any office part-time, or are you pretty much just full-time working from your house?
Hello, we said,
No, I say full-time, I think you're full-time plus, but...
Inbound, Malo.
Ah, Artie. Interesting.
Yeah, hello, and flight 1, flight 30 inbound.
And I guess it sort of depends on the job you're doing, right? Okay, we've got center on 2375. And
Munchen radar 134150.
yep, I'm not quite picking him up yet, so we're gonna have to wait a minute.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think it really does depend on the job, doesn't it? And the person. That was the thing we learned, I think, all together when we were going through COVID, and because in education, of course, for years, all you heard was, you know, how public schools were not really getting it done, and if I only had the time, I could homeschool my kid, and we'd be way farther ahead, and he'd be much smarter, and yada, yada, yada. Well, when COVID came, everybody became a homeschool parent. And they found out quick that not only were they not more productive at home, their kids weren't. And so education is definitely not one of those gigs where the online environment is always the best way to go. There are some programs, because I got one of my degrees I got was an online degree, and it can be done, but it's, I think, still...
Not sure, expect service to 140 in the report ready.
At least for me, it's still good to have the real person to talk to when you're learning something, so... Yeah, why does that not surprise me? So you already works as a coordinator for preventive maintenance of cable networks for a major ISP. Ah, so you probably have some field work then too, Artie. You're not just an office guy. Subsonic organizes his workday around lunch. I love it. Oh, heck yeah, man. It's awesome. Well, let's see. Can we VAT radar stock some people here before we get into controlled airspace? I don't know if Slovenia or Croatia are going to come on. And again, I think we're just going to go to the southern edge. I don't know that Austria is going to want to talk to us. But once we get to Hungary, then yeah, we'll have to start getting busy. So, what's going on in the VATSIM skies right now? Well, I think I need to be a little smaller to find my... Yeah, here we go. My favorites. Who's flying? Who's doing what? Let's see what we got. Where are they? Oh, hey, here we go. Spy's doing Frankfurt. Oh, to Copenhagen. Vectors to Copenhagen. That's on Monday, right? And Sonante's controlling Kennedy approach. Ah, man, I wish I'd have known that. I would have tried to schedule something. Let's see if we can go find Spy. He's up here somewhere. There's that green airplane. Very good. He's a Lufthansa in the old 319, the baby bus. Very nice. Nice. Europe is, I tell you what, part of the reason I decided Monday was going to be my early stream is just how lit up Europe is. Very, very active. No question about it. And then across the pond, oh, pardon me. Across the pond, we've got Kennedy Tower. There would be or approach, sorry, would be one Michael J. Sonate. Yes, yes, yes. Got a little N90 going there. Very cool, very cool. Our second flight, we're going to head out to the Pacific Northwest and part around Washington. I'm testing two things. I'm testing the J-3 Cub to see if it's working in 2024, and I have a couple of orbit sceneries up here that I'm going to see their 2020 sceneries. I'm going to see if they are compatible with 2024. Well, we're getting a little darker outside, boys and girls. By the time we get down to Budapest, it's going to be plenty dark. A few years ago, VATSIM in Europe wasn't that active, huh? And IVAO was better. Yeah, I still hear that IVAO may be stronger overall in Europe, but yeah, I don't know. The only time Iowa Scotsman goes is for like a Christmas get together. Huh. Ever flown from Coeur d'Alene? Yeah. Like that airport up there. It's been a while though, Artie, honestly. I've never had in real life though, just in the sim. The closest I've actually come in real life to flying to Coeur d'Alene is probably Salt Lake City, if you can believe that. I don't think I've flown from any place farther north than that. Well, I guess our home airport is more north than that, but I've never flown really anywhere in the Washington area. Or no, I guess Coeur d'Alene's in Idaho, isn't it? Oh, heck yeah. My thoughts is it's quite beautiful, but I think it's a pretty touristy place. It's on the Washington-Idaho border. Here's a crazy little Melvin Leroy trivia question for you, or a little bit of trivia. So, obviously, you guys, like here's Wyoming. This is the state I live in. Here's Idaho. So here's the border between Wyoming and Idaho. And literally, the state, they border each other. I have never once in my life been to Idaho. Can you believe that? I mean, literally the next state over, and I have not gone there. Here's as close as I've gotten. There's a road here that takes us, when we were coaching, we would go through Jackson and the Tetons and all that, and then we would turn south to go to Star Valley, because that was one of the teams on our schedule. And so right here, that's as close as I've ever come to going to Idaho. Isn't that nuts? 56 years of living next, like literally right next to Idaho. I have never been there. That just seems crazy to me. Even Texas 1 Flyboy's been to Idaho. Yeah, and I've had like lots of, I mean, the University of Wyoming plays Boise every now and again. I've thought about going to watch a game, or you know, we've got friends that live in Idaho, and I thought about visiting them, but for whatever reason, like it just never happens. But you passed through Laramie, Wyoming once. Yeah, here's Laramie. It's a long trip for if you're driving, so down I-80. But the cool part about down here, about Interstate 80, is it mirrors the old Transcontinental Railroad route. So pretty cool. Very cool. So yeah, I mean, there's some awesome places to go, and I don't know why, but we just have never gone. The old saying that you think IVAO is stronger in the French, Latin-speaking countries. Oh, okay. Well, I know that it sounds like, because I follow an ATC, an IVAO ATC controller that controls in South America, and she claims that South America is like on IVAO, it's just like hopping all the time, and so I'm sure that there's parts of the world where that's, you know, that's what's going on, and it's good to have options too, I think. One thing that I am nerding out a little bit about in 2024, you guys, is the night lighting. I am absolutely blown away by how great it looks. I mean, look at, like, I love it. I just love how far out they render. With, you know, you can see it all the way to the horizon. It's just beautiful. What I wish they would stop doing in flight sim is this. These highways, they don't have street lights all the way, you know. I wish they would get rid of that. But otherwise, I think the night lighting in 2024 is just out of this world.
Unicom, Air Canada 8750, bye-bye.
I did Python, remember?
Well, Mr. Sanante, I just noticed you were on Kennedy Approach. I'm so sorry. I wish I'd have known. I would have came and messed up your airspace, but welcome, welcome. Have you recovered from the post air show mental strain? I tell you what, I was a vegetable yesterday. I didn't even fly in the Bat Venture. First time in like 7 years I haven't flown in it because I was just totally brain dead. You're doing good? Oh, nice.
Radar there was close from the 1 Yankee flight number 320 in Baltic. The 1 Yankee equipment identified, Pragmatic. Pragmatic, close from the 1 Yankee.
We gotta be getting close here, don't we? 2375. Let's see if we're on yet. Must be looking at the wrong frequency. What's our frequency going to be? For center, yeah. 120375 is what it's showing. No. 34475. 34475. We're going to switch over to, let's see, what do we call this guy? Budapest. No, that's... No. That's approach. I have no idea who we're supposed to talk to. Radar. Bratislava radar. Bratislava radar. Alright, very good, very good. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman. I was surprised at just how kind of brain dead I was. Now, granted, I also stayed up kind of late, you know, the night before, and may have consumed a beverage or two, but but yesterday I just kind of was like, I farted around with a few different projects, but I went out in the morning and chased a trout. But, yeah, so it wasn't a wasted day.
Roger, direct cat up for World Express 227.
Okay, so we are kind of middle of Croatia right now, and
Advisory 6 to correctly, bye-bye.
I'm going to just take 2 minutes here to just make sure that my approach
Contact Budapest 120.375, hi Kubo.
is semi-configured. We could get a change here. I understand that. In fact, what do we... VTAR is still showing 310 at 9. Cav okay. Alright, so I don't think we're going to get a different runway. So I feel pretty good about this approach. The Ozak to Hotel. So Ozak to Joseph to... That's that little ziggy-zaggy, but that's okay. We need to be max 250 there. And then 230 at 844, and then at Attico we need to be 230 and above 4,000. So we're going to be, that's really the altitude we'll look for, and then we're going to expect a lot of help. This will be a New York style approach where they'll just step us all the way down. All right, hold on here. BP 834 gonna be 250. That's good. And 844 230. Yes. Attico 230 and above 4,000. So that's not good. 230. We're gonna set that. Try to update that. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. No, it keeps kicking that up. Interesting. Uh-oh. It's inactive? Oh, it is active. Okay, okay. Is the active. All right, good deal. All right, so I'm going to have to manually make sure I stay at 230 on that. And... yeah, I wonder why that's... I wonder if I change that. The manual to be 230, if that would change things. Yes, alright, good deal, good deal. Look at me learning the Airbus things there, JPC. Alright, come over here and really quickly get some information. Do I have... Might even have an ATIS. Aha, I do. I do. Information Zulu. Yep, 3-1 right is the active. Winds 110 at 9, cav okay, temps 27, dew point 12, QNH 1014. Alright.
With the 65, go ahead.
Z65 Quebec, Able level 310.
Sorry, I couldn't understand. I heard something flight level 310.
Z65 Quebec, I'm asking you, Able level 310?
Yeah, we are able, 65.
65 Quebec, climb level 310 and final level.
9. Is that wrong?
Climb to flight.
There we go.
65.
If we end up on the ILS 3-1 right like we planned, let's take a peek here and get the aero info. Let's just brief this too. ILS runway 3-1 right. You just saw a night takeoff. You're out walking your dog. That's freaking awesome. We've got a reporter on the scene right now. I love it. I love it. All right, 109.5, 370.
All as 173 when ready, descent, flight level 270, reach pro over Supak.
When ready,
618.
270, and just to confirm,
Zero.
up to park, we have to be at 270.
Affirm.
Sweet.
Roger, so when ready, we'll descend to
Alright,
270
we
to be at level to park
We
to
are
our
ready for that business.
Hello, Austin 787, passing level 192, climbing 230,
Red nav.
inbound to Adama.
787, good evening, Bratislava, radar contact, climb level 290.
295, 307,
Climb
BPR.
level 290,
All
Austin
those things.
787.
Checkerino. Oh yeah, how warm did it get there, Subsonic? It's pretty warm here as well today. Hey, I'm getting a little check in here. Nice. All right. And again, we're going to call this Bratislava radar. And we're going to check in. I have no idea where we are. Bratislava radar. Good evening, Eurowings 816 at 380. Oh, we're at the wrong altitude. Jeez.
Flight 160 on the wrong frequency, correct frequency is 120375.
Oh, sorry about that. We're heading over there now.
Say again?
I just realized I'm at the wrong altitude, you guys. I'm gonna dip down here. Boy, I flew this whole time at the wrong altitude. All right, 20. Okay, that's kind of embarrassing. 120. Let's do one thing at a time. 375.
173 descent, flight level 300 for traffic.
I sent you. Please confirm you are directing to Bravo Papa 865.
Yeah, we're gonna just do this right now.
You are clear to descend flight level 130.
Yes,
We're
we
gonna
are
go
not
down 1,000 feet right now.
130.
Right. Flipping now, my friend. What did Simbri gave me 380.
The point is on your right, so you have to
Gosh.
turn. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep, apologies. Just so that I had issue with the dollar.
Okay. Let's get to here, then we'll check in. And we're coming up on Capri. Alright, yeah, we screwed that up. I can't believe I didn't realize that till right now. That radar. Good evening, Eurowings 816 at 370.
Eurowings 816, Budapest radar. Good evening, sir. Radar contact, descend initially, flight level 330.
Descend initially, flight level 330, Eurowings 816. Alright, well, here we go, folks. And we need to go down. I'm going to do about
Turkish 1769, sorry, just a question.
1500.
What is the transition level for today? Because in the 80s I don't see it.
Oh, it's I misread that, Artie. That's my bad. I misread that.
110, thank you so much.
Budapest control.
1769.
Yeah, 2375. You are correct. You are correct.
Reserve 1897, when ready, descend initially flight level 150.
We'll be ready in approximately 20 miles. We'll descend to 150 with 1997.
Roger, thank you. Break, Turkish 1769, and descend initially flight level 140. Descend initially flight level 140.
See how our night lighting is here in the cabin. Be nice, I think.
Eurowings 816, please descend initially flight level 330.
All right. Oh, sorry about that. Thought we were descending, but we're on the way down now. 330, Eurowings 816.
Yes, sir, because the entry points into the Hungarian border, you should be at flight level 330. This is the constraint.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just didn't push the right button there, Eurowings 816. All right. Well, hey, so far 2 for 2 in mistakes.
Radar low, Austrian 787 at level 290 inbound to Vida.
Austrian 878, Budapest radar, good evening. Radar contact, continue climb, flight level 370 initially, and proceed direct taxi.
And no, I'm not going to be rolling my R's
Climb
tonight.
on level 370 and direct taxi, Austrian 787, thank you.
Wizard 21 for Budapest Control, good evening. We are flight level 360.
Wizard 214, Budapest radar, good evening, sir. Radar contact.
Budapest, Rod Express 227 with you 400.
With you? Who's got it? Who's got it?
Loose correction, Rod Express 227, Budapest
With
radar,
you.
good evening, sir. Radar contact.
You know what? You know what? Cabin, we'd have the
Lufthansa,
lights
correction,
would,
World Express 227.
lights would be
you are
down right
cruising
now, wouldn't
on
they?
a wrong level,
Yeah.
because east
Oh, that's
direction.
beautiful. Holy cow,
You
look
have
at
to
that.
choose an odd level. Please descend back flight level 390 now.
Is that me? That's World Express.
Wizard 327,
Wizz Air,
wrong
Wizz Air.
contact, Budapest approach 122.975, bye bye.
Contact us, approach to 122.975 with the Air 271, thank you.
2975.
Turkish 1769, proceed direct, Bravo Papa 865.
Proceed direct Bravo Papa 865, Turkish 1769 hour.
World Express 227, due to your direction east, you should choose another level. Please descend back flight level 390.
Roger, descending 390, Rod Express 227.
Qatari 647, super contact, V non frequency 132.160, have a safe flight.
Subsonic said it was 34 Celsius. That's plenty warm. I think you double it and add 32, right? So 68 plus another 32 is 100 degrees, pretty close to 100 degrees, yeah. It's about what it's going to be here today, too, for the high.
Turkish 1769 and descend 10,000 feet, altitude QNH 101.
That looks beautiful.
10,000 feet and QNH
Still a
1014,
little sunset.
1769
Or the Milky Way. What'd you rather have?
Budapest, good evening. Lufthansa Post, Kilo X-ray 1.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo X-ray.
Only one
Budapest
time
radar,
up,
good
over
evening,
100 so
sir.
far
Radar
already. That's good.
contact.
That's good.
Due to crossing traffic, please turn right heading 300, continue climb flight level 300.
Continue approaching right, heading 300, continue climb 300, Lufthansa Post, Kilo X-ray.
Budapest radar, hello, Ryanair 6, ready for Austrian 360.
Okay. Can't stay out here all day, I guess.
Freebird 161, flight level 360, inbound Babi.
Oh, already, yeah, that's not good. Get all that rain, so
Okay, to station,
all of the stuff grows and it's nice and thick, and then it just dries out.
And
It becomes wildfire hazard. That's no good.
Uniform.
We had a pretty nice May and and early part of June.
1897, proceed direct
Quite a
to
bit of
Attico
moisture,
Point,
but it's
Alpha
since
Tango India Charlie
kind of
Oscar.
become normal for us. Like
Direct
where I
Attico with
live,
1897.
it's basically a high altitude desert. So overall, we get, I don't know, less than 8 inches of rain per year. So,
Control, good evening.
bushes will be dry until September, October-ish.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango Budapest radar, good evening, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 340.
Good evening, flight level 340, Plaza 7 Hotel Tango.
Reserve 1897, contact Budapest approach on frequency 1.
So again, folks, once we get down on the ground here
12975, bye-bye, with 1897.
at
Eurowings
Budapest,
816, proceed direct to Attico.
direct Antico, Eurowings 816. Oh, that's a nice little shortcut. Anyway, we are going to have a second flight. We are going to be in the J-3 Cub.
Budapest radar, good evening, radar contact.
Insert that.
Continue.
I did say that I had a little bit of an issue with that manual speed, so we have to make sure that we slow down to 230 knots.
Ryanair 6 Zulu,
we
Uniform
descend.
Budapest radar, good evening, sir. Radar
This is a
contact,
farm country up here. Nice, nice.
Direct Meban.
When there's no rains. Oh yeah,
Turkish 176.
Yeah, that's not good. That's tough.
Approach on frequency 122.975.
What do they grow here? What's the main crop? What are you known for up in this country? There's a little airport down there. Corn and wheat. Awesome. Sunflower. Ooh, yeah. My wife would like that. That's good. That's important. That's important.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo X-ray, navigation, direct Arshin.
Blocked.
Navigation, Arshin, 4 Kilo.
Horn's fading, yeah. Now shoot.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, cancel, sign the proceed direct Arshin.
Direct Arshin, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango.
Slovak Tower 511, you are leaving my airspace, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye. Freebird 1361, proceed direct exit.
Proceed direct exit, Freebird 1361, request out of orbit for 10 minutes.
That's approved, call me when you are back.
Really? Same price since 2012.
Heavy contact,
Oh,
lean on frequency 132.160, bye-bye.
And I'm sure the price of everything else has not stayed the same.
130.16. Correction 132.160, Qatar, it's successful. Thank you so much for that service. Have a wonderful evening.
I just can't get over how good this looks. Just, oh my goodness gracious.
Eurowings 816, descent flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Eurowings 816. Down we go.
Eurowings 816, contact Budapest approach frequency 122.975, please expedite
122.975, Eurowings 816.
Direct level for first class.
Approach, good evening, Eurowings 816 out of flight level 320. We have information Zulu, and we are direct Attico at this time.
Eurowings 816 approach, hello identified, expect ILS 31 right, information Alpha is now current.
ILS 31 right, Eurowings 816. Oh, goodness sakes. Artie, holy cow. That's insane, dude. Oh my gosh. Man, I like making a living as a farmer.
Approach, hello identified, expect ILS
It is.
31 right, proceed direct Nikra.
Yeah, it is really a challenge. 1014 now is what we have for the
10,000 feet, QNH 1014.
QNH. I'm going to preset that and go back to standard. I don't know what my transition level is here. Let's look.
01897, speed 230.
10,000, okay.
Speed 230, not with 01897.
Turkish 1769, descend 6,000 feet.
I also need to slow down here.
6,000 feet, Turkish
I'm going to keep the speed up right now until I get closer to 10.
Turkish 1769, contact director 119.
Maybe we'll level off at 10,000 feet.
119.510, Turkish 1769, további szép estét, hello. Hello.
01897, descend 6,000 feet.
I don't see my bottom of descent.
Foxtrot, Oscar, climb flight level 320.
320, Foxtrot, Oscar.
Foxtrot, Oscar, contact Budapest 120.375, bye.
120.375, bye, Foxtrot, Oscar.
01897, contact director 119.510, bye-bye.
Can I please say again the frequency?
119.510.
119.510 with 01897, bye-bye.
And Eurowings 816, expedite your descent, you need to be at 4,000 feet at Attico.
Okay, expediting right now, Eurowings 816. Man.
And Eurowings 816, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1014, and if you need it, I can give you delay vectors.
Alright, we'll start down to 10,000 and we'll call you if we need some delay vectors, Eurowings 816. Okay, I'm going to throw the boards out. And we're just expediting. Let's see what happens here. Gosh, yeah, I kind of was wondering there, but like, I was going to say there, okay, so there's bottom of descent. We're going to be pretty dang close. The thing that we're not going to be, though, is so that's why he's wanting us to stop at 10,000, because we're going to have to slow down. All right, well, let's see how fast we can get there. As you can see, we're really speeding up. People back in first class are like, hey, what are we, a little tactical arrival here into Budapest or what? Huh?
Eurowings 816,
oh my gosh.
turn right, heading 120.
Right turn, 120, Eurowings 816. All right, well, 120. I think the altitude we'd be okay getting. What we're not going to be able to get is that altitude and 230 knots. Because as you can see right now, we're maxing out our descent.
Eurowings 816, descend 6,000 feet.
6,000, Eurowings 816. So kind of just taking me out here a little bit more. That's actually a pretty good compromise. Just start me on the downwind a little sooner. $6,000. Okay, let's see, what is my rate right now? So I gotta, much as I love getting down quickly, gotta start coming back off of that just a little bit here. Yeah, so we're gonna be down, okay, but I need to at 10,000. I'm gonna need to level for just a second and get my speed to 230. I'm gonna start to anticipate that. And all in all, that won't put us too much further behind our normal approach. See, speed's already coming up. Got the boards out still, and yeah, we're gonna be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the approach phase because we're getting kind of vectors to finalish. It's 11,000. I'm gonna bring my speed
3809 or descend 6,000
down to 230 right now, just so I know what I'm shooting for. And I'm gonna try to level here. Oh gosh dang it. Right there, 230. Just level for a second, get the speed down, then we can...
Wings 816, turn left heading 040.
Alright, left turn 040, and be advised, we're gonna level off for just a second so we can get our speed down, if that's okay. Your wings 816.
Yeah, that's all good.
Alright, so we're gonna level first. Then we're gonna go 030. Once we get here, again, like I say, we can take our flaps out, or our speed brake out. And actually, no, I'll leave the speed brake in. We'll start heading back down here. And that way we won't speed up too much here. Alright, 030.
Wings 816, turn left heading 360 now.
Up 360 now, your wings 816. Okay. And we are... We're in the ballpark, I think. Take that. Okay, so I'm going to see how close we are, because I can actually put a notch of flaps in here at 230. Yeah, except we're just getting a little quick on the turn. A little quick.
And your wings 816, contact director 119.510, bye-bye.
119.510. Thanks for the help, your wings 816. Director, hello, Eurowings 816, descending 8,300.
Eurowings 816, hello, identify, descend 3,000 feet.
3,000, Eurowings 816.
The cabin is now...
And Eurowings 816, resume on navigation, proceed to Bravo Papa 865.
Alright, Bravo Papa 865 on navigation, Eurowings 816. Yeah. Boom. Shakalaka. A little bit of drama in there. Sorry, I'm not being very attentive to the chat here, but I think you guys see a little bit of what's going on here.
1181, bye-bye, we said 1897.
Slow down a little bit more. I don't like being quite so close to the overspeed here. I get below 215, I can put flaps 2 down.
Identify, turn left heading 170.
And I gotta get my butt down here. I'm not doing very good. There's my bottom of descent mark. And at 865, gotta be at, okay, so I gotta be at 3,000 right there. So I'm gonna pull the boards out again. Sorry, flaps in, flaps and spoilers. I gotta descend. Gotta get down. I think there's my airport. Oh no, wait a second. I'm good. I was looking at the wrong thing. There's my bottom of descent arrow. So fine. We don't need to be going crazy here. Hold on. Easy, big fella. Easy. I have to even chill out a little bit because we're about to overspeed. Okay. Deep cleansing breath, right? In through the nose, out through the mouth. We may...
Eurowings 816 via Bravo Papa 865, clear dial 31 right.
Cleared ILS 3-4 right via Bravo Papa 865, Eurowings 816. Sweet. Now, is there a tower? Yes, there is. 1810. That would help me to be a little ahead of the game here. Good. And I don't know where I'm going to park this baby. I don't know that Eurowings even flies into Budapest, being totally honest. So we're just going to rock and roll. We're just going to roll with it here. So landing system coming on. I do have a localizer. I can chill the descent out a little bit. I'd like to slow down some if I'm able. Pretty much at flight idle right now, so there's not much I can do. All right, what am I looking for here? Approach speed 135. That's 3-4 left. That's 3-4 right. If we go missed, we're going to make a climbing right-hand turn to 3,000 out to the Tapiosop.
Continue descent 3000
VOR and hold. Climbing right-hand turn. It's, yeah. Okay, let's just make sure that didn't happen. The last Eurowing parked at Bravo 91. All right, there you go. Yeah, I know. Eurowings fly to Budapest from Germany, so yeah, unsub probably already for you. Get it, man. I get it. Let's arm the approach. And let's see what happens when we level out. Hopefully we'll slow down a little bit. Slow this rocket ship down. There's the runway. Looks like we're capturing the localizer, which is good. You know what else I need to do?
Eurowings 816, free speed, contact tower 118 decimal 1, bye-bye.
For the tower, Eurowings 816. And then do I probably have ground as well? I do. Ground point 9er. Uh, 91. Sorry, ground point 91. Good evening, Eurowings 816, ILS 34 right.
Eurowings 816, Budapest Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 31 right, you're number 2.
Continue approach, Eurowings 816.
KLM 6, correction, KLM 906 Charlie, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff. When it's 310 degrees, 9 knots.
Arm the spoiler.
Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, KLM 906 Charlie.
We're on the glide. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get it all the way down to approach speed here. Since I'm number 2. I don't see the guy in front of me, so could be a Microsoft 24-ism. 135 is what I'm shooting for here, folks. And my placard lied to me, man. 200, I can go flaps 3. Okay, sweet. My flaps 3 or my flaps 4? Yeah, I'm flaps 3. Okay, cool. I'll hold off on going full flaps until I get the clearance. And it does look like we are going to make a left-hand turn. Yes, sir. Got to roll it out to Zulu if we could.
Budapest Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 31 right, you're number 2.
Continue number 2, runway 31 right, right up 309er.
Eurowings 816, runway 31 right, clear to land, minute 10 degrees, 10 knots.
Cleared land 31 right, Eurowings 816.
Okay. 1897, contact ground on 121.910.
Here we go.
Bye.
121,910, bye-bye, we 01897.
KLM 6, correction, KLM 906
See how we do.
We are leaving my airspace. There is no further available. Please monitor the Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Unicom on 122.8, KLM 906 Charlie. Bye-bye, thank you.
Budapest Tower, Shiva, Walker Button 52, approaching runway 31.
Forecast 5152, Budapest Tower, good evening. Hold position, your number 2 for departure.
Number 2, Roger, question now.
Forecast 5152, line up runway 31 left and wait.
Line up runway 31 left and wait, walk 5152, question now.
Minimum.
Landing.
100.
A little high.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Bursers.
Walker 5152, just double check, we have auto switch here.
Manual brakes.
Walker
Welcome to Budapest.
5152, please say again.
Just to clarify, once we're airborne, we will contact automatically ourselves, the control?
Yes, but unfortunately there is no further ATC available, so the next frequency will be the Unicom 122.8.
Okay, cushion.
Okay. We are there. Let's hold short here, see where we're at. A little squirrely on the taxi here while I'm looking up. Forgive me. Okay, yeah, so we're...
Red Nose 3809er, runway 31 right, clear to land, wind is 300 degrees, 13 knots.
31 right. Sure, he's going to want to kick me over to ground here.
Change to Unicom 669 Foxtrot. Köszönöm szépen az irányítást. Szervusz.
Thanks, Artie.
Yes.
Subsonic, thanks.
Eurowings 816, taxi to stand 270 via Alpha and Lima.
Stand 270 Alpha Lima. Eurowings 816. All right, 270. All right, cool. Hang it right here and go on down. And Ewald, I didn't see your. I did not see your message there. Yeah.
Walker 5152, please left.
I did get that performance information put in a little bit earlier, so that worked out okay, I think. I do. And again, you know, we'll do some things here, even though I'm not gonna do a ton of stuff here, but we'll shut it down and then we'll jump into the Cub and do some cubbing out there. Darrington and Mears, concrete Mears. I'm excited about that. I'll take a quick break here, as I also would hope you would. Yeah, this is the part of the Budapest scenery that I don't love. It's nice because it does have updated taxiways and a few custom buildings and things like that, but the night lighting is still a little bit lacking. Yeah, and so I think I did that, but maybe I didn't. I try to do that so that way I can just focus on the you know, not worrying about the speed, but
Fokker 542 switching to
still,
Unicorn, altitude estimate.
still working on a few
Thank you.
of
Goodbye.
those
Have a nice
flows.
flight.
All right, that butchered that taxi. Sorry, guys. I was looking for. Maybe I didn't get this installed correctly because I seem to remember the. Freeware scenery that I had before was much nicer than
That
this.
was 3809.
But anyway,
please
it's
say again,
okay. We're
you
here.
wanted to start
Let's
276.
get the bleed going, and
Clear 3 runway on Yankee parking.
am I having trouble getting my camera views to work here? Parking brake set.
Affirmative, that was 3809.
Cut that out.
Taxi to stand 276 by Alpha and
That's
Lima.
good. We're all cleaned up. And oh, the speed. It was speed balloon subjet. I got you. It's kind of a pretty shot, honestly. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I got the scenery installed because I think the freeware scenery I have looks better than this, and it has the thing I was looking for that I didn't see. It has all the gate numbers too. So oh well, that's for another time, I guess, because we need to hop into our Cub and head to Washington State.
KLM 796, only shot at Alpha 2, existing line of letter today.
So let's do this here, you guys. I still have all of the default planes here that I don't fly, but I haven't gotten rid of them yet. At some point in time, I will definitely clean this up some, but let's go to Piper. There we go. Classic Piper. Beautiful. And we're going to go to Darrington, S2 something. 1S2. All right, Darrington Muni. While this loads in, like I said, I'm going to take a quick break. And may have to do some control configuration stuff as well. But, oh, that's SeaTac. Darrington, where are you, Darrington? Where the heck are you? Darrington. Oh, there he is. It'd be interesting taking the J-3 out of Seattle Tacoma, but let's try a little smaller airport for the first one. All right. Be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Are you more happy about the aircraft than anything? I am. All right, so let's see. Ready to fly. And okay, it didn't put me in. Oh, hold on. I got to do this. Got to make sure I have the right controls here. quite as ready as I thought. But thanks, guys, again for coming in. You guys that were here with me with that first flight. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Sorry if I missed you in the chats on the approach there, but I think you kind of understand the drill. And I think we need... This plane takes throttle and conditioner, or throttle and mix. I think it has an RPM deal. We're about to find out. But in the meantime, let's see. Keyboard shouldn't have changed. Ewald, you're out of here. All right, buddy. Hey, good hanging with you. And have a very, very pleasant evening. That's okay. So that's fine. That's good. I need that. Keyboard should just be my kind of presets. Yep. Bravo. This will need to come off of jets to, I think I have a basic GA. Maybe I even have a Cub preset. Oh, I forgot I also have this. Could have had this going. Oh, man. So, airplane controls. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I have to go Aerostar. Oh, there it is. There's Cub. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's see what that does for us. So there's throttle, good, and there is nothing, bad. Maybe I'm all throttle here. Embarrassed to say how long it's been since I've flown this plane. All right, well, let's check on the health. And actually, before we do that, let's connect to the network. It's not going to be happy with me because I've got a different flight plan out there for a different plane. Yep, beepity beep. I'm going to just get rid of that. And you know what I'm excited about, Artie, is I'm excited to install Nikolai Tesla freaking airport, dude. That's what I'm excited about. Okay, this is a VFR flight, so I'm not going to file a flight plan. We are going to put gasoline in. We are at altitude here, so I can't, I mean, I probably shouldn't be putting too much in. I want to take bags out. Sorry, chick. You're out of here. 150. Yeah, I wish. We're north of 2 bills here in Melvin land. Okay, so we'll see. probably overweight and out of CG now, but that's all right. How's everything else looking? Looks like I need 1 primer stroke and 6 rotations. I got plenty of, oh, too much. Plenty of oil. All right, so 1 primer stroke, 6 rotations. Let's make sure this is off. Oh, it's not off. Let's turn the mags off so we don't accidentally start the engine. 1, boom. All right, sweet. And let's go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? I'm cheating a little bit here. I need 3 more rotations. Okay. Your Huckleberry. 1, 2. Jeez. 2, 3. Still need 1 more and a 0.3 primer stroke. I don't know how to do that. So this is the part of this airplane that's still not quite there. Not quite there. All right. We've done everything. We're still not ready, but you know what? We're gonna rock and roll. A little throttle. We're gonna see what happens here. I have started this, so I do know I can at least get that far. Shocks are not on, so I'm holding the toe brakes here. Oh, come on now. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. I like it a lot. Okay, let me 1S2 and concrete is, what is Mears? Mears concrete muni 3 whiskey 5. I'm gonna let the aircraft warm up a little bit, and I'm gonna show you what we're planning here. What I'm planning. We're going to depart out of Mears and fly down the Sauk River, basically, down here to Darrington. It's only about 17 miles as the crows fly, so I think this is probably about 20-ish. And then I want to fly back. So we're just going to go down and back, and we're just going to kind of check things out and see how this thing is working. We're going to be blazing along at probably about 70. And what is our altitude here? I'm going to try to shoot for about, I think technically we're VFR eastbound, but like I'm just going to fly into around 2,000 feet. About 1,000 above the ground here, maybe. Be good for us. Yeah, that's us. And I am going to be using Navigraph moving maps as well, just to take one factor, one variable out. I am connected to multiplayer as well, so if you fly along, I might see a techie. How are you, man? What's the... I wonder what the... altimeter is here. 267 feet is what we should be for field altitude, so I'm just going to use that. Spin that guy back. Try to get it somewhere close to 300. Can. 267. Might. I'm in, not in inches, am I? That's probably a... Goodness, I don't want quite so much vibration. So I don't have a choice. Yeah. Okay. Well. There we go. Inches. What are we about? 2960. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah, and Slanty is incredibly good at doing that. He really is. He is way better than I am as far as that goes. And plus, I love how he just manages the he manages that Comanche really well. So he did a nice job last night. And that's a tough place to fly VFR. It really is, because there's so many lakes and stuff that it's easy to get, turned around. I wanted to depart eastbound, and it looks to me like our windsock is saying that's fine. So let me just have a whiskey compass. I don't think I do. So I'm facing west. If I taxi down to the end and come on back, I think we would be just right. My frequency here, 22.9. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Turn you on, you on. One of these, I think, turns on. No, maybe not. Uh-oh. We, okay, there we go. Transponder's coming on. But I don't have any... Ah, shoot. Oh, there we go. Yay. Alright. This aircraft is designed to be flown without anything, so... we had to. I don't think anybody's really out here. They probably wouldn't even know if we were talking to somebody or not. 22.9. There we go. And I'm going to monitor number 2, 2150. A monitor guard, just like a good pilot. Squawking 1200 and ALT. We're ready to go. Darrington traffic. Yellow Cub will be on the taxi runway 9er, Darrington. Awesome. Flight controls, I think, I hope. All right. Clear right. Clear left. Shaky, shaky, shaky. In the grass. And yes, it leaves tire marks. I don't know if you guys saw that, but when I landed my Aerostar at Oscar at Galesburg when we did the fly-in, I drifted off the runway a little bit. We went back later on and checked, and you clearly see my tire mark. Oh, wait a second. I'm at Darrington. Yeah. Oh, so I just briefed the route the wrong way. We're flying north up to Mears and then turning back around. So yeah, sorry, I'm exactly opposite of what I just thought. So I'm gonna get down to the end here and oh, there it is. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Remember, this thing doesn't have brakes. I guess you forgot that. This guy. Alright. Okay. It's just a little... I wanted that displace threshold. Okay, so no... I mean, it has minimal, and I mean minimal brakes. Alright, so let me brief this again, and only we're going to go in reverse. We're here. Still going to depart to the east. We're going to turn north along the SOC into Mears, and then we'll come back down to here. So, alright, that's what we'll do. Darrington traffic, Cub 11816 departing runway 10 will be left-hand turnout to the north VFR, Darrington. That wasn't good. I hope nobody saw that. Here we go. Nice and easy. See if I can keep from ground looping this bad boy. Oh, it's so twitchy on the pedal. Alright, we're flying. Left-hand turnout here coming up. Yeah, about looped her down there, didn't I, Artie? Alright, let's go. Let's find that Sock River and get out of Dodge. Can't stay outside too long. I think this business is part of the Darrington traffic. I know they redid that bridge there. It looks good. Looks really good, matter of fact. Very nice. I love Orbic scenery. It's just, I mean, just makes flying VFR in these little small airplanes just so nice. Alright. If I get my back off here. Up the SOC. Again, only about 20 minutes. So, we're doing no airspeed right now. So, apparently that airspeed indicator is broken. I don't know. We're going to just have to guess, I guess, on the airspeed. And I don't know about you guys, but that's sort of what I've found is that these planes that are 2024 compatible are like, there's always something weird like that, right? But for us in this plane, that's definitely not a deal breaker. So you can tell, anytime I watch the Starflies channel, I'm always thinking about, okay, if I had an engine failure right now, where would I go? And there's not a lot of places right here. I might be able to make it over to that field, maybe. So probably wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to get up to 2,000. There's some beaches here along the river that you might be able to land. Oh my goodness. He is so thorough, isn't she? I mean, you can tell she's just a teacher at heart, right? And so she really enjoys that aspect of it. And she's a bit of a weather nerd also, which I get because she's, you know, light sport, which is one of the things that she's rated. Like, weather is even more important than maybe it is for other types of aircraft, but general aviation, you know, overall, like, weather's everything. So the more knowledgeable you are, the safer you're going to be. And I do appreciate that about her. But yeah, boy, she can really get in. She can get going on that weather. And sometimes, like, that just scratches an itch, man, and I like watching it. And but sometimes I'm like, well, geez, I've got a couple things. Maybe I go get those done and then come back at about the 2-hour mark when she starts to fly. Because I really want to, like last night she was flying that glider, and I'm like, man, I really want to see what that thing looks like. Yeah, exclamation point Cody if you want to honor my Parky friend. There we go. Almost 2,000. At least the compass is working. The RPM gauge is working. The altitude's working. As far as I know, the oil temp and oil pressure gauge is working. I'm kind of pushing the oil temp a little. I'm pushing the aircraft, actually. Should probably back off a bit here. But I'm going to have the A&P take a look at the airspeed indicator. I'll let you look around, though. Oh yeah, all kinds of sandbars we could land if we had to. I feel like my rudder gets a little out of whack. Oh, and my external view thing is messed up. My external view binding is messed up. Do it. Oh, we can do it with the keyboard. Cool. Be some good sandbar opportunities down here. Not sure what kind of a sandbar beast this is, but scare him away, Cody. All right, good job, bud. And I know what you're wondering. Do I have enough to get up and over the top of that? It's about 8,000 feet. I think so. I think we could get up there in this bird, but what's the hurry, right? Thanks, Hardy. How are the levels? Nice little updraft there. Let's just look at everything here and keep the music going, but kind of enjoying it myself. A little choppy right in through here, isn't it? Choppa, choppa, choppa. I have no idea if we're catching any kind of a headwind or what exactly. I don't really have a whole lot for weather reports. Down a little further to the west at Arlington, it does report winds 330 at 9 gusting 14, so it's quite possible we're getting a little bit of a headwind here. Might be only making about 40 knots across, or miles an hour across the ground here. The fly fishermen walking up the shore are going faster than we are. I think we're about halfway. I think when the river kind of starts to make its turn to the west, that's when we're going to have to start getting more serious about things. Is the Sauk River, S-A-U-K. And I'm also not very familiar with this part of the world, so I don't know exactly. Looks like it It's kind of formed by several little rivers that come together, and then it dumps into the Skagit River. I think it's a little bit more well known. Town of Rockport up here, apparently. Neat little mountain town. Man, not having much of an effect here. Yeah. I don't know if it, like, this part of the world is tricky because most of the water is draining towards the Pacific Ocean, obviously. Well, I mean, eventually it all does, but there are some little tributaries, obviously, that come off the mountainside, and they actually drain back to the east initially, and then they merge up with something like the Sauk River, and then they eventually make their way down to the ocean. But it's kind of interesting. Looks to me like it would be pretty good fishing. Also some really nice sandbar opportunities. I don't know what. Maybe on the way back we'll hey, oh hello. Take a peek at the sandbars. This first trip I really just tried to see how well the plane is performing in the sim, and it looks like it's okay. I mean, it feels pretty close to what it did in 2020. The only thing I can't figure out right now is maybe there's no trim on it. Maybe that's why my trim bindings aren't working. It may not be a plane that has trim. I'm needless to say, I'm not Mr. Cub. I'm not Ernie Banks. I do like this plane, and I like the Super Cub in X-Plane 12 is awesome, but J-3 definitely a different type of airplane. But man, I do like it. I'd be willing to check out a couple sandbars. I think we've got, ooh geez, 3 o'clock, almost 3. All right, I may have to table that for later. I, at the top of the hour, need to be as close to being done as I can. Yeah, I may have to table that for later. So this is turning into a one-way trip. Again, I've got just a couple of obligations here. That's all right. So we're looking right around the corner here. We should see Mears Field. What is Mears? We're also 22.9, so we can make a little traffic call. Maybe I'll look around and see if we got anything like that. That looks like maybe something. Let's head down. Have a peek. See if there's any sandbar opportunities. Nothing else. Maybe we can just hit this last one here. And I think Mears concrete's up. Maybe, I don't think, maybe you can see it. No, it's right in there. This is the little bend in the river, so it's right in there. So yeah, I think if we hit that guy, I don't know if that's landable or not. I guess we can take a look. Ooh, that's a kind of cool looking one down there. So might have been a little lower. Might have been able to hit that one. Have not tried a sandbar in 2024 just yet. Why not? If I'm Trent Palmer or Mike Patey, I'm probably landing on that. If I'm doing that in this plane. Can't forget, the thing about this plane is it is slow, handles nicely at low speeds, but the braking thing, it's an issue. So let's have it. Let's just take a poke down here and see what it looks like. Boy, I tell you what, without the airspeed indicator too, I'm going to really be flying this thing by feel. There's a corner there, but kind of wrong type of corner. This corner here looks much better. And what's underwater and what's not. This will probably just be a low pass here. Just to get a sense of what it looks like. This would be a pretty tough spot to land. And then taking off. Yeah, it's got a lot of water on it here too. Yeah, that'd be a pretty tough one. This airplane, it's going to be tough enough just getting out of here. Yeah, this might be a little beyond, maybe not beyond the airplane, but a little beyond me, I think here. Posix. How's it going? This was our corner we thought we might be able to hit, right? I think I do have flaps in this, do I? Maybe not. Let's give this spot a try here. That'd be alright here. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Kind of plunky, but oh boy, there's a little more bumpiness to the, oh goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. Alright. I immediately regret this decision. Get me out of here. Get me out this crazy thing, Jane. Oh, I was worried about that. Dang it. Oz, it was going really good until I decided to be a knucklehead and attempt a landing on a sandbar. And now we're just going to apparently float ourselves down to Mears. Oh, that was way rougher than I thought. It's the try that counts, that's right. Yeah, that was bad. Let's see what happens when I get on the shore here. Do we stop? Do we keep going? What happens? We're trying there. Yeah, it is. But, yeah. Joe. No, it's too much. It's too much. Okay, I think there are. I'm going to try this, guys. I think there are slew commands, right? Anybody know? Shift Z. The slew. And then I'm going to attempt to slew myself. Look at me. Oh, no, this is not good. No. That's no. What's why are we pitching up? This is bad. Okay. I don't know what we're doing. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Oh, there would be a good spot. Can we get down on that? Why are we spinning? Okay, Slew. Time for you to go home. You've had too much to drink. It also doesn't help that I don't know the commands here. Joe. I don't know why you guys hang out with me. Why is it pitching? Is that what it does in slew mode? I'm just trying to go through the forest here to find a nice spot. Up. Can I go up? Up, up, up. No. Spin. No, I don't want to spin. Forward. I don't even know which direction I'm going, you guys. Yeah, I think, oh, hey, we got a lake. This is a good place to end. Right here. Looks like I parked it there on purpose. Shift Z. All right, we're down. Look at that. Us, beautiful. I just took my cub out for a little swim. I thought someone was going to come in with the, you can't park there, sir. You can't park there. What do we have? Let me do something real quick here. I got a couple minutes. All right, drone cam. Oh, now my drone cam is where? Where's my airplane? Oh, there it is. So, oh gosh. Jeez, Louise. I don't know these keys. Up, Simba. There we go. Just trying to see if there's anything nearby that's even like that. Could we, no, that's way too short. Yeah. Well, I guess this is where we end. With a yeah, with a little free car wash, free airplane wash. Where's my airplane? Yes indeed. Well, you know, again, you try different things, but I think overall I'm going to call this stream a success. Number 1, the A320 worked. Number 2, the J-3 worked. Disregard my poor piloting and bad decision making, but otherwise I think we can put those guys securely back into our rotation, which is a good thing. Let's do the outro.
Thanks for watching my talk.
We greatly appreciate you being here, you guys. It was a really fun afternoon. I'm liking these Monday early flights. It's good to connect with some of my crew that I don't normally get to talk to. So hopefully you'll be back again next Monday at noon Mountain Time, which is when we start. That's 1800 Zulu. We already have a plan for next Monday. It's going to involve Belgrade, and we have some new scenery courtesy of our friend Artie. Thank you very much, Artie, not only for that little tip, but as well as the 3-month resub. Well, thank you. Nuno, thanks for the follow, by the way. Arch, Andy, I don't know if you're still here. Thanks for that raid. Kind of got things started there. Texas One Flyboy. Cue the airplane rescue during the outro. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. And everybody else that was here, thank you so very much. Actually, my next stream is tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got a little Tuesday night in New York, so I'll be back to my Tuesdays and Thursdays again for you guys. If you're here and you're new and you're wondering what the heck's going on, but Tuesday, Thursday, those are Midnight Zulu streams. They're in the evenings over here in the States, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 Eastern Time. So Midnight Zulu, that's Tuesday, Thursday. But that's kind of what I have coming up next on the calendar. Subsonic, it was cool to fly into your backyard there, buddy. I appreciate you being a tour guide. Let's see. Let's raid out. Why not? It's a Monday, right? Y'all got work to do, I know, but you can definitely raid out here. I think you know, there's a dude on right now that knows what he's doing. And I'm going to go over to his channel with my 13 strong raid, just simply because he is a guy that has really supported my channel a ton. You probably already watched him at 757 Spy. So let's jump on over there and show him some love. Again, great guy. Dave's a great dude. Excellent sim pilot, good entertainer. And again, he really supports my little tiny stream with his big stream. So I'll meet you over there, guys. Can't wait to fly with you again tomorrow. We'll see you at Midnight Zulu.